I'm gonna tell a story time. So, one, if you're not subscribed and you just saw the title and you were intrigued, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting a lot more story time videos, but today we're by myself. Usually I'll have either Edwin or Days telling them from their point of view. Like after I tell my point of view, I'm gonna have them tell it from their point of view. But today we just have me, because multiple reasons. One, the story time takes place where only I'm there, and then two, it also happens to be a couple days after Thanksgiving, like 2 days after Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. At the time I was recording this, I don't know when I'm uploading it, but a lot of my friends are still away from their home. So they don't bring their consoles with them everywhere that they go. But yeah, so today's story time is the first time I ever got high. And there's a little bit of a twist. I'm telling this while I am currently high. I thought that would be fun. So I'm currently snacking on some bummy worms. That is the literal name of them. I've been eating them for like 30 minutes straight, and I'm kind of regretting my decisions, but hey. So this is the start of the story. I was about 14 years old. The story. And it was Halloween. Now mind you, I've gone through some very traumatic shit in my life, so I was not in the right mindset to do literally anything. Like, I had just lost my mom. My girlfriend broke up with me because I was being selfish at the time because of the losing of my mom. She also cheated on me during that time. Just a few friends because of that relationship. All for nothing, and then...
yeah, look at this place right here. There's gotta be something to shred here.
This was about, I want to say literally last year, because I'm 15 at the time of recording this. So, that was last year, like a month ago. It was Halloween night. I was wearing a banana costume because we were gonna go to a Halloween party that got canceled. It was my older brother, my sister, and me. They were all older than me, so don't worry, we're not doing drugs with people that are fucking 13 or some shit. Anyways. So, we drive and we go to fucking Applebee's, right? And we're like, oh, for sure. And my brother knew the waiter there. So we were getting hooked up, like they had dated or some shit, and the waiter there was hella chill. I'm not gonna tell where the story was taking place because I'm not gonna have the fucking waiter fired. But yeah, and so he was fucking hooking us up with some free food, free appetizers, stuff like that shit. Anyways, and we want to go to the movies. Now, this is school night, so this is probably the worst night for us to do this shit, but hey, it's fine. I was the only one still in school at the time. My sister was 17, graduated a year early, and my brother was like 21, I think. So, at the time I didn't know that we would be smoking at all. We had went to the movies. I forgot what movie we watched. It was some scary movie. And my brother pulls out his wax pen in the movie theater. And we had gotten a shit ton of candy, because that's what he suggested. He was like, I suggest you guys get a shit ton of candy. So he pulls this thing out as soon as the movie starts, and I'm like, hell yeah. And he's like, you've been high, right? And I was like, totally. So he was like, okay, for sure. And so we're fucking smacking this pen, right? That's the word I'm gonna use, I don't know why, but we're smacking this pen. I kid you not, it was about the funniest shit ever after that. That was probably the weakest I've ever got high, by the way. It was that night. Like, after that, I just started eating Eddies, and those hit way harder than anything that I've ever. But yeah, and I don't condone drug use at all. I did this because I was trying to cope with what the fuck just happened in my life, and this is what I turned to. My suggestion: turn to something that's a little bit safer for your body. My trip wasn't bad at all. I was like fully chilled out. All my anxiety was away. You know, I was just chilling. And then the munchies came. Right, so we're at like the last hour of this movie, and I'm hungry. Like, let me tell you, I turned into a fucking hungry hippo in this bitch ass, right? And so I'm like, fucking. I tell my brother, I'm like, yo, can I borrow 50? He was like, why the fuck you need a 50? Because there was a Chick-fil-A right next to the movie theater. And I was like, I'm finna go hit a Chick-fil-A and I'm finna bring some food in for us. He was like, alright, for sure. And so I walked to the Chick-fil-A that's right next door, and I buy us fucking, I can't even remember what I bought us. But I bought us hella food. And then I didn't even sneak it into the movie theater. I just walked in. They were like trying to tell me you can't bring that food in here, and I was just ignoring them. I was fucking gone, right? Oh, that's water. Anyways, I was fucking gone, right? And like at the time, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I've heard about this spot. I should check it out.
I can't even explain the feeling, but if you've ever been high and you remember your first high, that's exactly how I felt right then and there. So, I'm chilling. Like, we're fucking hardcore chilling, and the movie ended 5 minutes ago, right? So we finished our Chick-fil-A, and we're just chilling in the movie theater, and then what the fuck? And back then, I used to be like a huge ass fighter. Like, I got into fights every single week at my school almost. Like, of course, we did them like outside at the park right outside of my school, but you know what I mean. And so I used to be very fucking like, I used to have hella anger issues. I still got, but I take anger management classes. I don't English right now, okay? So we're chilling. And I want to say, yeah, like I said, 5 minutes, the fucking staff comes in, they're like, y'all gotta leave. And in my head, I'm like, the fuck did they just tell me? And one of them literally looks like my size. Like, I used to be a big kid because I was a fucking lineman in football, an O-lineman. And so, I was all ready to fucking fight this kid. He was like fucking 23 years old and I was 14. I was like, the fuck you say to me? And he was like, you gotta leave, sir. And I was like, I'll show you who sir is. And then I was like, and I fucking punched him in his jaw. And he didn't flinch. And I was like, oh shit. Like in my head, it was like the you just fucked up meme. Or at this moment, he knew that he fucked up. Yeah, that one. That's exactly what I was thinking right then and there. I was like, oh fuck. I'm dead. He deadass just picks me up and takes me outside. He was like, if you want to settle this any other time, we can, but not right now. And I was like, why not, pussy? And he was like, cause I'm on shift, dumbass. I was like, fine, whatever. Meet me outside in 15 minutes. And he was like, alright, for sure, cause that's when the movie theater closed. And I waited out there for 15 minutes and he had to grab his homie. Like, this fool pulled up with another dude. And I was like, damn, that's how you finna do it? And he was like, oh shit, I forgot you were here. Like, he completely just fucking forgot. And so I was like, it's cool, can we get some fucking popcorn? He was like, yeah. So we walked back in there. We paid for the popcorn, by the way. We did pay for the popcorn, but we got some popcorn. And fucking, He gave us a shit ton too, because he had to make a brand new fucking thing, badge. I don't know what they call it. Anyways, so we're done with our movie. We're done with all that shit, right? And so we're just driving around. My brother's driving, and we're just chilling. Fucking, I think we're going to fucking we went to like Jack in the Box or some shit for some ice cream. And I was like, for sure, we finna get some fucking ice cream. Because I had come up with the idea. And my sister was like, ice cream sounds hella good right now. And I was like, I know. And so my brother pulls up to the drive-thru and he's like, yo, you guys got any ice cream? This dumb bitch lady at the fucking drive-thru has the guts to say, nah, we don't have ice cream. What the fuck am I saying? I'm cutting this out the video. I'm just rambling at this point. So back to the experience of me actually being high. It was kind of weird. Like, I was still playing football at the time. I've never used drugs before. So, like, this was my first experience. It was kind of fucking weird. Like, I'm gonna be for real. It was just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like foreign. Literally foreign, because it was. So, I want to say the next day, or actually, so, English is hard, okay. So we get home. My brother doesn't live with me and my sister, and it's just me, my stepdad, brother, and then my stepdad. Right. And so be asleep. We don't have to worry about his ass, cause my stepdad was fucking annoying as a bitch, bro. Anyways, so we come home and this bitch is fucking sitting on the couch waiting for our asses. It's like fucking just wait the fuck. Right? So I'm like, what's up? And he's like, what you guys doing all night? And I was like, we just went to the movies and shit. And then he was like, oh, what movies you guys watch? And I told him the movie, I can't remember right now. And he was like, oh, okay. What else did you guys do? Because my sister went immediately upstairs. So that was a major red flag to him. I was like, nothing really. We just were vibing in the car, stuff like that. And that's how I usually talk at home. Like, I'm very chill at home. Or I was very chill at home. Because that's what I did. I didn't really try to cause arguments. Especially with him. Because he'll beat my ass. He's like, fucking, he belongs. He owns the fucking My 600 Pound Life show. Like, that bitch is fucking 3,000 pounds. Like, fucking definition of my hungry hippo. Shit, like, he was a fucking inspiration for the character designs and everything. Anyways. Fucking, you guys know Freddy Fazbear from fucking FNAF, right? And that hippo from Ultimate Custom Night. Yeah, he's those two combined. Like, he's a fucking fat pig. Anyways, he English. And so he's like, y'all didn't get high. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, your sister's high as fuck. And I was like, no, she's not. She's just tired. And then he was like, okay, sure. And I was like, you could tell I'm high. And I would be high if she was high. And he was like, true, but that doesn't mean that she's not. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm going to sleep. I got school in the morning. He was like, yeah, you should have been home 2 hours ago. Even though I didn't really have a bedtime or a curfew or any shit like that. It wasn't really my parents at the time. Because my mom passed. And so I showed up to school the next day. And I am still fucking high. I don't know what the fuck we did, but I am still high. And so I showed up to school and I had a drug test for football that same day. And so I showed up to school at like 6 minutes for practice. And my coach, what's up highlighter? Because that's the name that I had. Because I had fucking blonde hair. And I was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, I need you to pee in this cup. And I was like, the fuck? And he was like, watch your tone. And I was like, alright, I'm sorry. Why do you need me to pee in this cup, coach? And he was like, drug test today, remember? And I was like, oh yeah, it sure is today. And he was like, pee in this cup. I was like, alright, for sure, coach. Bathroom, and my fucking bro, he was chilling right there. Like, he was doing the same shit as me. I was like, bro, I need you to piss in this cup for me. He was like, why? I'm already pissing in my own cup. And I was like, cause I've got fucking last night. And he was like, fuck, bro. And I couldn't be kicked off the team, cause I was like, cause on the freshman team, I was one of their best alignment. Getting kicked twice, but not for that reason. So my bro, he was like, alright, for sure. And he pissed in my cup after he finished his. And he was like, good news, every single person came back negative for drug usage. So y'all all will be able to play this season. And then he pulled me aside and he was like, yo, highlighter, I gotta talk to you. He was like, what's up? And he was like, so I know you're faded as fuck. And I was like, oh shit. And he was like, I know you use somebody else's urine to pass this test, but since you're the best O lineman on our team, I'm gonna let you pass. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then that entire year of 9th grade, I was high as a bitch every single day, spending $50 a day on fucking edibles. And then I ended up getting kicked off the team and kicked out of the school for bad grades. I had to go to charter school for a little bit, and then I went back to that school, and yeah, it was just a big thing. Anyways, so that's the story time for today. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this shit or not. I don't know when I'm uploading this, to be honest with y'all. But I'm gonna try to get this shit out as soon as I can to you guys. After this video, there's gonna be a Minecraft manhunt or Hitman thing coming out, so make sure you watch that shit. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment, because this shit's going up on YouTube. Comment what type of story time you want next. I have a bunch of fucking crazy story times. You know, I can't say this stuff right now because this shit would probably get fucking taken down off Twitch. But anyways, hope you guys fucking enjoyed Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'm out. I'll see